So I am just capping some salt, and I'm capping it by hand because there's no gelatin capsules on the market right now. At least the separated ones. These are gelatin, obviously. Well, there's no separated gelatin capsules on the market right now. So I'm doing hand capping, which is really slow, but I need salt. So what else am I going to do? You need salt. So this is how you get salt. I got my tea right here. I'll probably just take some salt with the tea right now. But basically, and some betadine with that as well. Basically, though, I figure my YouTube channel could use some explaining. So, at this point, YouTube for me is a lot of things. It's no longer a business venture. YouTube is just how I track the behavior of the collective unconscious in humanity. I'm really interested in human attention, like Beyond Good and Evil. Why did people read this book? Why didn't they read it when Nietzsche was alive? Steppenwolf by Hermann Hesse. Similar. Why does this book have a cult following? Interesting. This is a book that people read while the author's alive. Isn't that fascinating? It's different from the first two. Hermann Hesse had a little bit of a following while he was alive. Nietzsche had no following while he was alive. That guy's got a decently large following. What gives? Why is the information dissipating through society at different rates? This is what I'm interested in through YouTube. YouTube has old movies, old audio books, Alan Watts, Terrence McKenna, Elliot Hulse, Owen Cook, Andrew Tate, influencers. These things are falling off my sticky notes, my sticky note organizational system. I gotta make sure they don't fall off. I gotta do that organization tomorrow. So I'm at this point where I'm organizing things. I'm just sharing the process of getting the business going, getting my life going, getting my dreams going, giving insight where insight strikes me. I'd say I've regained my sleep, but not my circadian rhythm, and not with ease. It has not been easy to regain my sleep, though I haven't regained my circadian rhythm. Like, I want to go upstairs and spend time with my wife. Like, but I gotta cap this salt because I need this to sleep. So I figure I might as well make a video about it because that kind of explains my life in some ways. Like, I don't know. I find that is useful to people. Like, I'm trying to be useful to people and useful to myself at the same time. Like, I realize that YouTube will ultimately and is ultimately providing me with all my business attention right now. Like, this is where all the attention for my business comes from, but I didn't get there by treating it like a business. I got there by treating it like an art project. Because when I treat it like a business, it doesn't work. So, and the reason it's an art project is because YouTube, like, I made 15 videos today. I like making YouTube videos. It's really fun. Like, I'm smiling. This is a real smile. It makes me happy. So I do it. And then that gives me attention. And then people just know that I exist. And then they find out that I have the supplement company. They find out about all this. They find out that I have the candles. That we like, I'm going to start making soap, laundry detergent, something I'm going to come out with because everyone buys laundry detergent. So might as well make a buck every time someone buys laundry detergent. I can use that to fund the development of enzyme supplements, which, like, I guess I sound like a cutthroat capitalist when I talk this way, and I kind of am a cutthroat capitalist, but I'm only a cutthroat capitalist because I think it's probably in my nature, honestly. I think I just like to conquer. But I also like ideas, and I like making YouTube videos, and I like talking, and I like helping people. I like teaching people things. Like, I like teaching, like, hey, guys, if you're on a carnivore diet or a keto diet, you want to take salt pills because salt is really important for nerve function and hormone function, especially when you're on a diet that doesn't have any glucose in the diet, because when there's no glucose producing insulin, the insulin isn't hitting your kidneys don't retain sodium as much. So you need to actually take more additional sodium from the outside so that your kidneys will have sufficient sodium. because your kidneys, in the absence of insulin, do not retain sodium as aggressively, which is why when you consume carbohydrates, you need less salt. And oftentimes when we crave carbohydrates, we're really needing salt. And this is really going to depend on your metabolic type. If you're more towards a protein type, someone who does better on carnivore type diets, high fat, high protein diets, lower carb diets, slower carb diets, intermittent fasting, these types of people are going to use more salt. Whereas if you're someone who does well on a vegan diet, lower animal product diet, eating meat makes you tired and sleepy, or if your metabolism is simply in this state, you may not be processing salt well enough to handle large amounts of salt, or you may simply not need it because of your metabolic type, because people do vary in this genetically as well as across their microbiome, and as well as they differ. Even the same person will differ across various metabolic states. For instance, myself, I have experienced health while being on a high carbohydrate diet, but while on this high carbohydrate diet, I ultimately, it didn't work for as long as I wanted. It worked for like 12 months, but I've experienced way better success for longer with a carnivore diet. So I value both. I mean, I was also breastfed, so being breastfed is a carbo type state. Children are typically in a more carbo type state, but they can also, like babies can dip into ketosis because their metabolism is simply so you see, like, I like teaching people stuff, like that's sort of like, and I have a lot of videos on my channel and courses, even like courses for free, like courses I used to sell for free, courses based on health coaching I used to sell for thousands of dollars for free. It's free. Just want people to know I beat insomnia and how to do it. So I'm making this video to really like direct you, I don't know, give you some sense of my YouTube channel. So you'll come to this video and be like, what is Week to Warrior right now? Like right now, Week to Warrior is essentially a media company because I make a lot of media, but it's also a supplement company because I make supplements. So there's supplements and there's media and people, and there's this interesting connection because this internet company and like other customers of ours are just friends and family members. So they didn't meet us through the internet, but then there's other people who met me through the internet. But then there's other people who got my business card and then they bought by going on. So it's really like this network of things. I want to build this up. I want to have a book out. I want to have audiobooks out. I want to have more articles out. I have Facebook groups, like those are active. Like I have Facebook groups, those are active. So what is Week to Warrior? Week to Warrior right now is, I think, really my process of achieving my own goals despite my own weakness with the insomnia issues that I have. If you go to the front of my channel, the first video I ever made is I didn't sleep for 19 years because I really I did get some deep sleep over 19 years, but like, I don't know. Like I've struggled a lot with the name of the video. It seems like the right name for the video, though it is technically incorrect. I didn't know what sleep was. I mean, I really didn't know what sleep was because I wasn't getting. I went on carnivore when I was 19 for the first time, and I started getting deep sleep consistently, and I was like, I've never had deep sleep consistently before. I didn't even know that was sleep. I thought dozing was sleep. And it wasn't. So that's why the video's name is I Didn't Sleep for 19 Years. So it's just, so there's that. And then before then I had the Kettlebell Club, and then I have insomnia coaching that I've done. I have weektowarrior.com and weektowarrior.org, and there's websites. But like, what is Week to Warrior? Week to Warrior is really like my family, my vision, my own desire to solve my own health issues. And again, betaine salt available through weektowarrior.com. My B vitamins available through weektowarrior.com. All the supplements I take to be healthy available through weektowarrior.com. Well, I guess the vitamin D technically isn't yet, but like, I gotta make that. Like, but I just have pure crisaphorol powder. I stick a knife into it. I lick the knife. But that's Week to Warrior, baby. And like, so what is Week to Warrior? I'm building that, and I wanna document this moment in time because I noticed people watching my YouTube video, what is Week to Warrior? So what is it? Like, what is it right now? It's a podcast. It's my brother and I. It's us drilling. It's me drilling jiu-jitsu. It's me raising my kids and figuring out how to homeschool my kids. It's me figuring out how to help my parents be healthy. It's me and like really like enable them. I mean, it is like up to them, but it's like Week to Warrior is my desire for a better world encompassed into better products, the documentation of the creation of the better products, better videos. But what is the video? What's the value of the video? I don't know yet. I'm figuring that out. It's part of the experiment of human attention and figuring out how ideas dissipate through a culture. So I've capped my supplements, and that means I do. Leave a question down below, and I will be making more videos on meta reflections on my channel.